Okay, let's repeat this
Hang in
line.
there, Eric. We believe in you.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Thanks for believing in me. Okay, I'll repeat the same opening as the previous. Or do I? Let's mix it up. Let's play a semi-Slav. I don't know what Var plays against this. Okay, semi-Slav with a6. I know very vague theory. Thanks for the bits, Alexander's horse. And Mercury orbit. Appreciate that. I know there's some reason why I delay taking. Maybe to play this? I think I still want to take with queen eventually. And then get some kind of... So this setup is kind of... It resembles a Kali Zukertort. Black will find some nice piece harmony. And maybe I can win Connect 4, or maybe not. Have to watch out for bishop a3. It's not too scary though. Though... I think I'll take first. I'll just not give him the option. And then put the bishop here. I guess I'm giving them the option of bishop g5, but the knight wouldn't be pinned. Put the queen... Put the queen here, keep the pressure. Hmm. Yeah, so the idea is to play knight c5. Question is, what is my idea? Probably knight e4 to bring the other knight to f6. I just realized I could try calling him. I could voice call him. Maybe after the game I'll try that and see if he picks up. I forgot this feature existed on Lichess, but maybe we can use that to like briefly analyze. Oh, also thanks for... Oh, thanks, John. Welcome back, John. Thanks for gifting a sub. Wait, okay, let's be focused here. That's kind of an awkward position. Hmm. Bishop e7. I really don't know what my plan is. I'm gonna play queen b8. I think the queen is just a lot more useful here. I'm also preventing knight e5. There's some distant idea of playing this to pressure this and this too. He prevents me. Let's prevent him. I don't know if h6 did anything, but I'm just trying to play quick moves at this point. I mean, my whole setup is actually, it's directed towards, I'm playing pawn e5, which is kind of logical. Let's do it. This is the opposite of social distancing. Don't try this at home or in public. Okay. Well, my pawn is social distancing from my other pawns, at least. The definition of an isolated pawn. So he has a bishop pair. I have some attacking potential. Knight takes e4. Let's go for this. So I'm actually fixing my structure. I have knight d5. Pressuring the bishop. If the bishop ever moves, I'll have e3 ideas. Even bishop f5 first. That move kind of makes me scared. I take. End up trading down a lot. I think I'll play this first. Prepare rook c8. Try and fight for the one of the only open files. The drawback of this move is it cuts off the defense of my queen. I don't really want to trade queens. I do have this idea. Takes. Let's go for it. I just don't see... I'm curious what he's going to do. Maybe this move, but then I take and play knight d3. Yeah, here rook. Maybe the other rook. Actually, this rook should be fine. If here I can play... Oh, it's tricky. I might just have to move back. I have rook d... No, rook d2 doesn't work. Let's move back. Like, if you make one small mistake, he just punishes you for it. I mean, the goal is to play knight d3, get some obstacle bishop position. Maybe hold on for a draw. Okay. Yeah, so even if my pawn lands on d3, it looks weak, but the bishop will always defend it. It'll just chill. Okay, going after the bishop now. Okay, now my bishop can plant itself on b5. f5 coming. I'm building some nice kind of construction. My rook should shift back to one of the better files. I might even be playing this for a win now. Yeah, there's no rook c1 because my knight controls c1. There's that move. Okay, now I'm ready to bring the king in. This bishop is so sad. He doesn't really want to take either. Let's defend. Good move. To go for that. Keep walking the king in. Put the rook here, and then put the king on d5. Interesting. What do I do here? I had to try something going for this move. Of course he sees it. Oh, the bishop defends backwards. My king can come in. Trying to chase the king around somehow. Ooh. I'm not winning anything? It's close. How do you gain so much time? They're threatening this now. Going for this. Attack the rook like that. Okay, I think it's close to winning. I don't know though. He has this check. Okay, now it better be winning. Let's go. Kind of. He's gonna try tricky things. Okay, here I'm threatening to take the pawn with check. So if he pushes, I take and defend. Oh, that took work. I'm not losing all the games, I don't think. Yeah, no stalemate tricks. Oh, good game. Okay, I feel like I accomplished my goal. But he still was outplaying me. But I guess he also got low on time. Once I got my bishop, like I think he overpushed and just allowed a nice square for my bishop. Oh, thanks chat for being so supportive and so happy. GG.
All right, let's move on to the next one, Eric. I think this is the one you won. This one, right? The 5th game.
Yeah, we played 6 in total. Oh yeah, this
total, yeah. This one was yeah,
grinding endgame.
Yeah, this is a tough position. Yeah, I was happy with the. I was enjoying the position, but then at some point I started to. Okay, I mentioned this during my stream that this was played in a 2012 World Championship match between Gelfand and Anand in that famous game that Gelfand won actually.
Right.
To get the lead in the match, guys. If you want to look at that, that's a very good game by Gelfand.
So I did not mention that in my stream, but actually I started playing this opening around then, inspired by the match. I only played this for a few months and then ended up switching. But it's one of these openings I can play every once in a while. But I just didn't really know so much theory here. But I wasn't too disappointed with the position.
It was a playable position. I think at some point you had an a5 move, which I thought might have been it might have been critical because the key in this position is when they take, you have to take back with a pawn. The main goal is to get a knight on c5.
Mm-hmm.
And the one idea that is very important to know when I'm playing b3, pretty much the next move is bishop a3 here. And here white wants to get rid of the dark square bishops. If I get the dark square bishops off, I can have a nice outpost on c5.
So that's why I took on d4 is just to prevent bishop a3.
Yeah, this is actually a critical move.
Uh-huh.
Because let's say you make a normal move, you go here, and then suddenly knight a4, and it's some big problems now.
Yeah, this looks kind of annoying.
And then rook c1,
rook c1,
and queen c2, and I think it's just the pawn is gone. You can't even take e7 is hanging. So the timing of taking on d4 is very important because b3 looks like just a normal move, trying to play bishop b2, nothing special, but actually it's a move that creates a threat with bishop a3. So your timing was correct to take. I thought there was one moment here that I think this was all fine. I was kind of worried when you played this. I thought this was kind of important to play, to try to get rid of the ace, because a6 is a weakness. I didn't manage to play it properly in the game, but I think it was a problem in the game. So I think I would like to get rid of this, and because I can't play b5 because now I'm just losing a pawn, and also if let's say I want to try to play, sorry, queen is back here. So after a5, let's say I want to go here, then I have a problem. You take twice on a1 now. So it's a move that
So maybe also, you can't play rook b1 either because I fork you on c3.
Rook b1, knight c3. Yeah. So it's actually a move that you get rid of your weakness and you start some small offensive ideas. So I think I'm not sure what to do. I need to find some move here, but I'm not sure what would be the right move here for me.
Yeah, it's tricky. I think a5 was under my radar, but I was like in most cases I just assumed b5. I guess I forgot I had enough attackers on c5.
Yeah, queen b8. Okay, I realized there were some knight g4 ideas coming up, so that's the reason I played here. And now I felt very comfortable with the position because I kind of got what I
Sure.
The dream setup for this position. And this move came as a surprise. But at first I thought this was maybe not as good, but now, and during the game, as soon as you played it, I realized maybe this was the right decision, because
I didn't
now
know what else to do.
yeah, I'm just gonna go here and very slowly I'm gonna start my expansion, which is gonna be very. So I think your play was very, very important here. It's still better for white, but okay. And ideally, I don't want to take on e4, but this d4 is coming up, and I don't see a way I can get a grip on this.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a situation where like the isolated pawn is actually kind of strong.
Yeah,
especially with active pieces.
Maybe I could have played a little bit more sophisticated, like knight b3, and just But it's always worry. You always worry in a blitz game, leaving a lot of pieces like this. It's always some tactics could happen. Some bishop h3. I don't think it works right now, but I think there is some potential for you here. Some.
Yeah, I mean, I would be inclined to attack on the king side. I'm just not sure how I execute an attack.
Yeah. So okay, my play was to take. I take, and I was explaining during the stream that if I can get these queens off the board,
white should be much better.
I will have a big advantage here. But I think you played it very precisely here. This is a critical moment. If I can get the queens without the knight getting too active, then I have very good winning chances. But I think you played very precisely here. First of all, you could take, this.
I consider that. I just wasn't sure about the resulting endgame after takes. I wasn't comfortable with the pawn being kind of stuck, and you have the pass pawn potential.
I think you probably made the right decision. This is probably a very unpleasant endgame.
Yeah, also my e-pawn stuck on the light square as well.
Yeah. Now I trade, but...
So here I went with a trade just for the concrete line of knight f4 and eventually knight d3.
Yeah. Okay, so probably knight d3 here was maybe a little bit better, because
that's true. Yeah.
Now a6 is hanging.
So originally I was thinking something like rook d2, which probably doesn't work for a few reasons. I mean, you have bishop e3. You also can probably get away with bishop takes a6.
Yeah, thank you for the sub at the casual. I gotta here. Thank you, casual. Yeah, thank you. The chat has been very active. I haven't
that's
had
great.
A chance to see. I haven't had a chance to. Yeah, we had a lot of people watching our match on my stream.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was trying to give some shout outs, and I'm using like this new extension where people, if people are watching on my stream, they'll see your avatar, and then they can automatically follow you from my stream.
Yeah, so. I think I got a lot of. Thank you so much. I think I got a lot of followers, and
that's awesome.
It was great. Yeah. So bishop a6. Yeah, I think now it's kind of tricky. You go here, I have this.
And then knight e2, but it doesn't work. Like it's
Yeah. So when here here I can't really. I didn't like my a4, but I didn't know what to do, and it was not enough time. Not enough time to. I had a great position, and you had 10 seconds, and I did not manage to play this correctly. It's not so simple here. I was trying to prevent knight d3, but I didn't manage to, because I wanted to go here, but then I realized you have this.
Maybe rook d1.
Maybe rook d1, because this I don't mind. I can play this forever, and
yeah, you can torture me here probably.
Very, very, very good chances, But I think I should play rook d1 and stop that idea.
Yeah, once I got knight d3 and I was feeling a lot more comfortable, and especially once I got bishop e5 a few moves later.
Yeah, but now I think I lost my edge actually, because I don't really want to play a5, because then you have strong blockade.
Right.
And this looked awkward. I didn't want to do this. No, here I think I don't have anything. I just thought I can still play for a win, but I think f5, and I should be careful now, I think.
Definitely.
Fact, you can start with g5, and even I'm just worse here. Yeah, I think you're the only one playing, and
yeah, like everything was under control, and
yeah,
eventually,
absolutely. You have everything under control. Could I have played this no, b5? It's just a tricky idea taking, but I think you
just rook a8.
Yeah, you're just controlling everything.
Mm-hmm.
And f4, king h2, knight e2 was a threat. I couldn't see anything, so I was like, okay, let me at least try to trade this bishop. I was hoping to get a b5 break going, but I think you were very accurate. Okay, maybe I should play b5 here.
B5, I can maybe start with king c4.
King c4, yeah.
And then take in rook a8.
Yeah. I f4. You could take on b4 too, right here? Or
yeah, I mean, I think I was trying to win some of the kingside pawns, or like chase your king around, but I realized it didn't really lead to much.
Yeah, then I think it's probably a draw somewhere here, but then I yeah, I probably should just repeat.
Probably try and repeat, right?
Yeah, I played here. Then after this, and this is tricky.
This is it comes down to I think one tempo, right? Because
I can't. Can I take? No, I don't think I can take. Right?
If you take, I'm gonna queen.
Wait, I should have done this way.
And check.
Check here.
And I take. Oh, you're fast actually.
Yeah, then I go here.
I guess I can't take because you actually queen first, so it would probably.
You can take, yeah. If I take, actually, you queen and you stop.
Yeah, you have to play b6. Wow, and this is probably just a draw.
Yeah, this is a draw. Okay.
I mean, this was my original calculation. Like I tried to. I just assumed it was winning for me, but I guess it's drawn.
And you have to play this check very quickly, win the a pawn. Otherwise, there could be some problems if you don't win the a pawn.
Yeah.
So you have to eliminate this last pawn. Otherwise, there could be some issues. So it's a draw here. Yeah. Yeah. I actually only for some reason I thought you're just gonna win, and of course leaving the pawn, it was just a
Yeah, then just e3, right?
It was crazy. At least I should have checked you. Oh wait, what if I check?
I was gonna play king. Oh, yeah. Actually, I was expecting check. Because then you have some rook a2 move.
I think it's the only move actually. Because I think if you go here or somewhere here, I think
it's just you trade into a winning king pawn ending. Yeah.
And then I'm winning, Gary, because
just b5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is important. So you have to go here. And now I need to. Okay, it's just a draw probably. Yeah, I have to
rook b2 maybe. Rook a2, yeah.
Okay, too. I want to go rook b2. I want to play b5 and a5. So you probably just.
Yeah, I guess I could check and go for something like e3. Oh, unless you have king e3 though.
So I go here. Okay, then you check again.
And then you can take the pawn and.
You check again. I go here. If I go away, you take. So I have to go here and you check again. But it's like. It's probably a draw, but maybe
I mean, you might actually have winning chances if you can win the pawn.
So, yeah, I should have done that. Yeah, I don't know how much time I had. Yeah, this rook d6 was just terrible. And I played it quickly, too. I still had 16 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I think it's objective. It's probably a draw here. We just need to find the... Okay, I think I see it. Maybe something like this. This. It's funny that even though you're up a pawn, but you have to be a little bit more careful here.
Right.
I think you have to go check here because the king is badly placed. I think you go check here. You go check and you play something like this.
Oh, just hold my ground. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have your h pawn, and this should be just draw. So I think this is very important.
Yeah, it's not always easy to figure out in these time scramble situations.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.